Hi, how's it going? My name is Philip and welcome to the very first devlog about the game that I am working on, Rutsy's Tale. Since this is devlog number 0, I will be talking more about myself and the whole idea that stands behind Rutsy's Tale. I want to save actual gameplay footage for future devlogs. Besides, there isn't really that much to show. I basically followed Heartbeat's tutorial on making 2D top-down game with some minor changes and additions. I want to change this state of the game for future video, so that I can show you something more than character moving in 8 directions that can attack and hurt basic AI enemies. Okay, so as I said, my name is Philip, I am 21 years old and I am currently studying computer science. I've always wanted to make video games, but every time I lacked skill, motivation, time or all of the above. At one point I simply realized that if I'm not doing anything, how can I make my dream come true? So I picked up art software, game engine and simply got to work. I've decided to use Godot since I've already had basic understanding of Python language, which is similar to GDScript, and also very easy to learn node system seem appealing to me. I've also decided that making series about creating my game will help me in 3 ways. With being consistent, with gaining audience and giving my game at least 1% more popularity, and since this is my first time creating serious, bigger and I hope finished game, with creating fanbase that may help me with programming, game ideas, art, etc. Please note that I am not a programmer and Rutsy's Tale is my first big project, so expect all sort of questions, bugs and mistakes. But hey, everybody started somewhere, right? I am a very big Zelda fan. I love this series since I've played and finished Ocarina of Time 3D for the first time in 2014. Other than liking strictly Zelda, I also really enjoy playing Zelda-likes, genre not that big and developed as Metroid-likes or Mario-likes, which is basically any 2D platformer in some sort. But it still produced good games like Tunic or Death's Door, remember that one, we will go back to it. But back to Zelda. One of my favorites in series and favorite 2D entry is A Link to the Past. I love that adventurous feeling it gives, these dungeons and unique bosses, many different items that have uses throughout the whole game. I could go on for more, but we don't have that much time for now. This talk about Zelda and Zelda-likes wasn't for nothing, because to put it in short, my game will be some sort of bastard child of A Link to the Past and Death's Door. And since Death's Door is already a child of Zelda and Dark Souls, this is some sick family tree. From A Link to the Past I want to inherit art style, linear exploration, world structure, puzzles that requires of you exploring area, logical thinking and items usage. From Death's Door, however, I want to take fast-paced and skill combat, and more organic, sort of built-in dungeon structures. I don't want any temples or such as my dungeons, I want them to be integral part of the world fauna and flora. Why? I am going to tell you right now. Alright, so what is exactly Rutsy's Tale about? If you've ever wanted to start your adventure in game dev, you probably heard advice like make your first game small. It means that the scale of the game should be pretty small. Aim low, don't come up with advanced mechanics, keep your game simple and short. And later, when you gain knowledge and experience, either develop your game further or make another one with bigger scale. But why am I telling you this? Well, in the beginning, I didn't really had an idea for my game. I knew that I wanted to make either 2D top-down adventure or 2D platformer, since these two come up most often when you ask what type of game should your first be like. I've wondered, what if you take this advice literally and make your game small, or rather make your game world really small? What if, for example, it could fit in a garden, and your character would be sword-wielding beetle, fighting off all sorts of evil bugs wicked vegetables and mind-controlled flowers. And that is exactly what this game is about. Despite my game will be more based on exploration, puzzles and combat and less on story, I am still proud of what I came up with and I don't want to spoil much, I hope you understand. For now, I can tell you that our hero, beetle named Rutsy, will need to defeat evil power, maybe wizard, maybe dark creature like Ganon, I am not really sure yet. With the help of his friend, bee named Buzzy, I know, very creative, but his name will probably change in the future, and his agility and combat skills, he will traverse the land of Magical Garden, and maybe even save the world? Okay, so that would be it for today's video. I am once again sorry for not showing any game footage, but I promise I will show you all the progress I made and some additional stuff I created on my own in the next video, which will come out... I don't know really. I want to be consistent with the series, so let's say one video per 2 to 4 weeks for now. I don't know how it will turn out. Sometimes the progress on the game will be bigger in these 2 weeks. Sometimes I may draw a few sprites and add one line of code and there will be nothing to show. But I won't think about it now and keep my focus on the next devlog, which will come out soon. Thanks for staying with me. If you have any questions, things you did or didn't like, leave them in comments. I am open for all sorts of feedback. If you want to stay updated, be sure to follow me on social media. For now only YouTube and Instagram, but maybe Discord and Twitch in the future? Thanks again, I hope you will have a great day and see you again very soon. Bye.